Yeah, this is for the culture and for those who love us. Chill, CFW, Compton's most wanted in this motherfucker. South side to the best, north side to the beast. Doing folk with the 80. Greater later, player to player. Real shit lasts forever.
Yes, it is. Once again, God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what it is. The Sick Show all day, every day. West Coast, East Coast, North, South. What the fuck?
All right. Welcome to the Sick Show with my boy Montage One. Yeah, we know the Chill, CMW, and I am at Manny Young.
Manny.
That's right.
Hello.
All right, we got a hot one today, and we're going to get right to it.
What's the deal?
The deal is...
What is it?
Well, okay, let me give you a little prereq.
The big old deal is...
The big deal is we going... All right, DJ Booth website, djbooth.com.
Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to DJ Booth. Shout out to Dave. They do great articles. They do great culture. So they got the 8 greatest hip-hop producers of all time. And they didn't put it in any particular order, but they did. Because they did 1 through 8, but without the numbers, number 1 through 8. But, you know, you can tell who they wanted number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
This
6,
is going to
7.
be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. You can best believe that. And, of course, they got honorable mentions. Awesome. Yeah, they got honorable mentions. So we going to go with number 8. They didn't name it number 8, but I'm going to go the bottom to the top. Right?
Okay.
And in the discussions, if you say why, I'll say some honorable mentions, and that may put it into their perspective. But we're going to do our perspective, but we're just going to use them as an outline because that's dope, djbooth.com. Dope. All right.
Let's go.
This is by Andy James, is the author. Number 8. Number 8 is Timberland.
Wait, and what's this category again?
Well, we know he's not number 8. He's more like number 5.
Number 8 is Timberland, and the category again, the 8 greatest hip hop producers of all time.
I personally don't. He would not fall in at number 8. I know without thinking for myself.
Okay.
Just for myself.
All right. Well, let me just give you a few.
But he's dope though.
Oh,
Don't
no.
get it
Well,
twisted.
let me just
Timberland
give
is
you, but hold on.
by itself dope.
By himself, dope, period. But let me just tell you why. A little bit of his body of work on why he fell into this. They didn't name him 8 or 2. I'm just going from the bottom going up, and it was only 8. So I'm going to say he's 8 because he's at the bottom. Because 1 and 2, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, 1 and 2. So he's got to be 8 in their thinking. They just didn't name it. All right, let's go. Jigga, nigga what? Jay-Z, Big Pimpin'. Of course, yep. Missy Elliott, of course. I thought was the dopest female MC. That and of course the Fugees. But I thought Missy was really dope. A lot of Jay-Z,
Wait, what
Dirt
you say,
Off
the
the Shoulders.
Fugees? Timberland did something for the
No,
he's talking about
I'm
female MC.
I'm talking about female
okay,
MCs.
okay.
He thought
Because-
Missy was
Yeah, exactly,
just as
because-
good as Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. I thought they were both impactful. And people may be like, oh, he just did all of Missy Elliott. But I thought Missy Elliott, advanced the culture.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Hands down.
To me. What else? So that's what we got. So that's what we got. We got 50 Cent. He did stuff for 50 Cent. And, I'm doing that. He got a lot of Timberlake and a lot, but that's not.
Again,
that's
he's
his-
all
do
over
it-
the
so
place.
do it
he's
like
all over
this.
the place.
What's one of your favorite Timbo tracks? Off the top of the brain.
Get your free go.
Yours.
1 in a million.
Mine's is Brush Your Shoulders Off.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Timberland.
So, Timberland. So, you got Me and Chill with 2 hip-hop tracks. And 1 in a million was at Aaliyah
Yeah, that was Aaliyah.
in the R&B track. So, that,
Timbo.
Timbo.
I fuck with Timbo, but I know if I sit down and I start writing this shit down, he's not gonna make it in the top 8. I know that for a fact.
No?
Nah, not in the top 8 for
Okay.
me.
I think
I'm sorry.
I
say that-
for me,
I say that
it
'cause
involves
he's-
something a little more. Like his style is super dope and intricate, but I don't know. It's more upscale than the chamber that I lust after.
Man, Timbo shit is hip hop expensive.
Yeah,
You
yes,
know what
it
I mean?
is. That's exactly
he's in
what
a
it
lane by himself. Shout out to Devin from Jodeci and all that. I know the story. But at the same time, that triplet get down,
Oh, he's in those spaces.
Oh yeah, he's in those. He's in that triplet game.
He's in the
he's by
spaces.
himself, and it sounds rich.
132 to be exact, triplet.
No doubt.
He's in the spaces. But let's go with honorable mentions just as a cloud. We're going to go with a cloud of producers that's honorable mentions. Pete Rock, Manny Fresh, The Alchemist.
Okay.
The Alchemist is definitely in there for me.
Exactly. Ninth Wonder.
Not just because he's the homie, just because he.
And these is just our preferences.
And no, these are their
Theories, but then we're giving our
honorable
opinion.
mentions, and we'll just be like,
Right.
just so you be like, well, how is Timberland?
Right. Because I don't want to sound like a hater,
Yeah, so that's why I'm giving you all their.
but I
honorable
will tell
mentions.
the truth.
I would
But
put
yeah,
Alchemist. I would put
we
Alchemist
got to.
over Timberland in my personal.
That's a
opinion.
great opinion.
Exactly, and that's why
I
it's in the
wouldn't.
honorable mentions.
For
But,
hip
okay.
hop, I have to agree with Montage.
I
For
mean-
hip hop, if you just going pure
Well, if we
hip
saying
hop,
hip hop or boom bap,
No, hip
hip hop
hop.
is boom bap.
Put it this way, dude.
But are you gonna say
I'm not going to
Missy's
even
not
separate him
hip-hop?
out of it, which I know is kind of where it's going with your part of the conversation. But I'm just saying, like, his lane is just, let's just say a preference, and that's probably what it is for me. Like outside of that, I can't take nothing from Timberland. Like he's not a loser. He just probably
Wouldn't make
make my top 8.
Okay, let's
Could
keep
you
going.
He
hear
would
Al?
definitely make my top. And I'm just guessing. If by the time I did 20, I'm sure he would probably fall in there just strictly off of like creditable default, my nigga. Like,
could you picture Al with Snoopy
could I
or
picture-
Cube producing a joint for these cats?
Oh yes, I could. Yes, I could.
could?
Yes, I could. Because the reason,
yes.
because at the end of the day, they all fuck with what he does, and at the end of the day, if they did it, it's gonna be fucking dope.
Oh, it's going to be amazing, but some people can't handle it, and some people just known to stay in their lane.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
That's true.
So,
All right,
you know.
more honorable mentions. Let's keep going. Alchemist, Ninth Wonder, Q-Tip, Large Professor, Mad Lib,
Okay.
Rick Rubin, The Bomb Squad,
Okay.
Marley Marr, Havoc, P. Diddy,
Right.
Organized Noise, had to,
Uh-huh.
No ID,
Okay.
Jermaine Dupri, DJ Quick, Swiss Beats, Eric Sherman, Scott Storch, Prince Paul, Boy ID, Mike Will Made It, Mike Dean, EIP, Zaytoven, MF Doom, Metro Boomin,
Right.
and Lord Finesse. Those are the honorable mentions.
No 1500.
No 1500 and no cat.
No Battle Cat.
That well, you know,
You got DJ Quick and no Cat.
you got to.
Yeah, now see that right there.
Yeah, yo, it's,
Battle Cat not being in there, considering
That's
he's
a
really
diss to
in there
me.
laying all the instruments down.
I mean, Cat is another one like Timbo. He's dope by himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? When it comes to that clap,
yeah,
many people have tried to do it, but ain't nobody gonna do it like he
Like
do
him.
it.
That's true.
When you
Yeah, that
hear
East
Cat-
Sider clap.
Yeah, when you hear a Cat, man, first of all, that's my bro.
yeah.
I know him by heart. I know him by heart. Being in, you know what I'm saying? As soon as a Cat put, I don't care if it's 92, 94, 96 BPMs.
yeah.
I know it's him.
That's a cat track.
And that's
for
the
sure.
same thing with a Timberland. And a Swiss Beats.
Not to be mentioned is a slight, but you know the West is used for slighting. To it, we just going. That's why we here to correct that.
DJ Quick is another one.
Oh, for sure, he's in there. I was surprised,
Quick.
but he's in there. DJ Quick is in there.
I wouldn't have put Manny Fresh in there.
I would have.
And I ain't hating. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Is there a story behind that?
Not at
Yo.
all. Not at all. I never met
Yo.
the brother personally. You know what I'm saying? But out of 10 beats I've heard of him, I probably liked it too.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, G. Like
I gotta go. I
And that's just
gotta
my
do more
opinion.
research before I make a choice.
I'm not rolling with Manny. I'm rolling with this Manny, but
Yeah, I like Manny Up.
yeah, Manny up.
Manny Up
but
is funky. Trust me, I know.
Can't fuck with Manny Fresh. Like
man.
that.
D can.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he has some really great bassy novelty type beats, but novelty, like novelty, bro.
Novelty?
I like the shit he did
with
for the West
bang.
Side Connection.
Oh my goodness.
I liked that.
Yeah.
Which one did he do?
For Mac 10, I mean.
And let me say, there's definitely
With
some.
that
I'm sure if I sit
Hawaiian
here and think about it.
background.
Yeah, that was dope.
Listen, there's some that I'm sure when you like hone in on it, I'm gonna be like, yo, that shit is dope. But honestly, as a producer, like, there's so many motherfuckers over here.
I don't know, man. The whole Juvie first 2 albums, the first Wayne. I
like-
can go down.
I-
Would you
Shout
take
out
him?
to
Would you
Fortnite.
take him over, say, Pete Rock?
but no, but he should be
Oh,
honorable
okay.
mention.
He's
I'm
an
just saying.
honorable-
I just
but
wanted
he's
to
an
see on a
honorable
quick
mention.
like throw out.
No,
just
If
no,
I
wanted to see
had
where
my
you was at
chance
with it.
out of Manny Fresh and Beats by the Pound, I'm going by Beats by the Pound.
I know them, but I gotta be like brought back on one of their cuts or something. But I know that name.
All that mystical shit they was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
All that, you know, masterpiece shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
C Murder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Beats by the Pound.
Fuck the mother
Okay,
niggas
see.
because I'm down with
Yeah,
my
yeah.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the
That was
turn
that.
up.
That was cool. That was a
make
cool
you
record.
feel like
Yeah.
you in New
You
Orleans.
was ready.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
was ready. He was,
They were the
he
no
was
limit
ready.
sound.
But
the
That
no
was the
limit
No
guy.
Limit. That was the No
Again,
Limit
The no
song.
limit guy.
I really wasn't fucking with No Limit. I'm gonna just keep it a stack.
I was.
I was.
I was.
I was
Yeah.
like, them
I
niggas
learned
can't
to
rap
like
to
it.
me. They couldn't. Mystical
Yeah,
had
yeah.
something, but I was like, them niggas
And that
can't
was a
rap to
movement.
me.
I didn't like
like
Silk the
movement.
Shocker.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like-
he was
I
he's
like C
terrible.
Murder.
He's
Yeah, I like C
terrible.
Murder.
I like Free C Murder.
Yeah, I
by
wasn't a
fact.
C
I
Murder
like the
fan.
C Murder, and some of that shit Master P was on was kind of clever.
Listen,
For that
Clever-
wave of
no,
Get
no,
Out.
no. Clever was there on a lot of them records.
Yeah.
But as a spitter, like I really was like,
Yeah.
none. I missed
How did you feel about him on Laylo remix or Laylo,
About who?
the original Master P on a Dr. Dre beat?
Let's just say I don't remember it now.
It's
So
no limit till I DIE.
I kind of remember
Yeah.
that. Look, I'm not saying he
He's going
couldn't.
technical.
When I say that I wasn't feeling people like that, like I will never take away their moments. But as far as like me just kind of focusing in and going like, yeah, I really fuck with that nigga. Like I can't really say that.
I fucked with their movement for sure.
Oh yeah, hands
I
down.
respected
And
it
that
though.
music,
Hands down.
the movies.
But like
the
I said, if
sound.
I had if I had to go through, you know what I mean? If I had a choice to pick between, because we talking about a genre now. You know what I mean? You know, you got the West Coast genre, you got the East Coast genre, you got the dirty genre. You know what I'm saying? Now, if
And
I
different
had
sounds.
and different sounds, you know what I
Because
mean?
New Orleans sounded different from Atlanta. Atlanta sounded different from Houston.
Exactly, as well as the
Et
mid.
cetera,
You know what I mean? As
et
well as
cetera.
the
And the
mid when
Midwest.
you thinking about Bone Thugs and Twister and all of them.
Bone
You know what I mean?
Thugs,
But
Twister, Nelly.
if I had to go with Manny, I have to go with somebody in his genre, and the only people I could think of is Beats by the Pound.
That's true.
And I put my money on
That
Beats by
would
the
definitely
That's
be
true.
in they
true.
set.
So that was a roundabout honorable mention. Okay, I'm sure we'll be back to that soon.
Fred Wreck,
No, Fred.
Yeah,
Wright.
Fred Wreck killing off a gang of niggas.
damn, on the low hard,
Dude,
Yeah.
on the low hard.
he shout out to Fred Wreck, man. Give a
him-
round of
give him
applause to
a-
that nigga,
real
dude.
Talk,
Come on,
real,
man.
no, real talk, real talk, real
'Cause,
talk.
look,
Rick Rock Beats,
bro,
I got nothing. I
the
got nothing.
mechanics.
All right. Number 7. Moving on. RZA. Number 7. There was a movement to me like P with a sound.
True.
And if you like a movement and some people would like their movement better, the Wu movement, then you'd be like, yeah, RZA is all time in the 8th grade.
Man, if I may, and once again, I'm not hating, but I ride low riders, and I love Wu-Tang Clan,
Yes.
but I'm not bumping that in my low rider.
But
come on, man. You can't. You telling me you can't bump Criminology in your lowrider?
No.
That shit'll probably be
I
ill
could
as
bump
fuck.
it in my truck. I could bump it in my truck. See, I got on my fatigue today, so yeah, I get off into some RZA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in my khaki suit,
It's a no-go.
his beats is not mixed.
Enough for that.
Enough of that.
I understand what you. I understand what you.
But that's his get out. You know what I mean?
No,
that's his sound. You know what I mean? When we was just watching Verse and then him and Primo, I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? Maybe it was the sound was messed up, but I'm like, Primo's
How about
a different-
Incarcerated Scarfaces? Would that
I
get
like
rotation?
that. Can't believe it was all so simple.
Right, but that's
You know what I'm
not
saying?
really mixed good. I'm trying to really sit here as an engineer and figure out one of them, and I would have to say Incarcerated
Big
Scarface
baby
is pretty
Jesus
clean.
stood up there. That
Okay.
wasn't mixed.
And now, if you got
He just got a distinctive sound. How
It's
he
a
get
sound.
out?
It's a
It
sound.
sound like his. I mean, I'm bass heavy. I'm Barry White with the beats. You know what I mean? I want my drums up there. You know what I mean? So that's just me. So I don't know if this is, fair for me. It's a double-edged sword. Shout out to RZA. I
Can you
love him
lift
to
up
death.
the? Can
I
you
love
lift
him
up
to
the Bluetooth channel, please?
Oh shit.
We got to go to the tail of the tape.
Well, let's
real
go then.
Let's go.
Let's
He's been
go.
wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do this.
A RZA beat that's mixed well.
Let's go then.
Yo, you got that? You got that up in there?
That shit with Mary J. Blige and
Lift up the channel on the
That was
Bluetooth.
mixed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know what? And that's my bad. I ain't even connected. Hold on, let me connect real quick. Let me connect real
I thought he'd
quick.
be ready. I thought he'd
No,
be
I'm ready. I'm ready. Just like that.
We're not supposed to trust anyone in our profession anyway.
We gonna see.
Knock niggas out the box all the
Come
time.
on, you can bang that in the low low. Yeah, you could.
I
Yeah, you
bumped that in my
could.
truck.
You could actually bounce it.
And I gotta be on that vibe. We gotta, like I'm
I don't know, man.
Today, we got to be like this.
I don't know, man.
Hit switches and that.
Come on, man. And with the hook, bro. Come on, man. Get it.
I
get
love it, though. I like it.
Yo, what up, yo? Shine this
All right. Yo, all I'm saying is, bro,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
I would bump that in my Lolo.
Ray and Ghost and Meth, you got the whole clan. They rhymes accommodate his beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what make him dope to me. If RZA, he didn't really produce for nobody but the Wu, right?
He only produced for the Wu. I haven't
Just
seen him
really
do
for the
anything else.
Wu.
Right.
And Grave Diggers, but
he
that
did-
was
yeah,
Grave
Grave
Diggers.
Diggers.
And that
And
was
movie
the Wu.
shit. And movie shit.
Picture RZA producing for Big or
I could see Big on a RZA track. It wouldn't be as melodic and as
He did do one.
mixed.
for Biggie.
When the duet, Biggie and Meth. Didn't he do that?
Oh,
one?
this-
No, that
after
was
he died.
Premiere.
That's Premier?
Yeah.
That's Premiere.
Or Pitch him rocking for Nas. That'll be easier.
He's never did it, Nas.
It would.
Yeah, he did. On
I
Rick
think
Warren's album.
I think they will all get down on it for sure. I
I mean,
will
they'll
all
figure
get
it
down,
out, but-
and they'll sound fantastic.
But the Wu, they definitely accommodate his beats. Like you could tell they gang. It's like the Death Squad of the
You're
hip
right
hop.
about
True.
that. You're
You know
right
what I
about that.
mean?
Because I can say, listen, I love the Wu and I love the RZA with the Wu.
Right.
But I am not a Bobby Digital fan like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. It's, unique and hella like, underground and dark. But I'm like, you got to give me some better beats, Riz.
Yeah, I'm unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? I heard Premiere and Dub C.
Right.
Nobody would never think it'd happen. You know what I mean? Now put Mac 10 with RZA. I don't know. Put Luda with RZA. I don't know.
well, they both great artists, so they would do
I
something.
think those actually
They'd do
combinations
something,
kind of
but
sound
it'd
ill
be
to
so.
me.
Yeah,
But that's
I'm
because
like that.
because
you know what
we're
I'm saying?
music fans.
I got one
But
for
yeah.
you, though. Your boy did one. He did the remix with ODB, MCA.
Yeah, and
And that was a RZA
40.
beat.
That was a RZA beat?
Yeah.
No, that was a Rick Rock beat.
Rick Rock did that one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That
my
was a
bad.
Rick Rock beat. They was in Oakland. I remember. They was in Oakland. And
Rick Rock
Rick
beats,
Rock
yeah,
was
I'm
doing a
feeling
remix
I'll
for
rock
Dirt
ya.
Dog and ran in at 8. Which shout out to Dirty too. That's the homie. He used to be in the hood. But he was like, get on the song. And that's an unorthodox ass feature right there.
That's true.
8,
That's
true.
ODB.
But that was
Shimmy,
and
shimmy,
E40.
remix.
yeah,
That was
was
clown.
dope, though.
A lot of
Right.
people don't know
That was
about
dope.
that jam.
that's true.
Yeah.
Great catch, G. Give me
Great
some.
catch.
Give yourself some applause for that. I
Shout
like
out to D.
that. Shout out to Big D again. Our Wikipedia. Let's go. All right. So RZA, number 7, our number 7, and they're non-numbered 8. But you're gonna say it's 8, but you don't number them. I think that's a cheat. So I'm gonna say 7.
Timbo is way over RZA.
Okay.
But I love the guy though, hands down. I just watched the movie that was so hard with RZA.
Yeah. The Woo. Check that out. That's hard.
He hard.
What, the TV show or the
Was it the series? The docu-series?
It's two things he got. He got the series about them, and then of course the docudrama Mikes and Men.
He got some
Mike's
movies
and
that
Men.
ain't got
I
nothing
like
to do with rap. That's hard as a
Hey, but
Okay.
I've been sitting here and I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think the RZA would make my top 8 either. So, just to be fair.
Just to be fair.
And now you see, there's an extreme of the two. So you
Yeah.
know, guess what?
Yeah.
Give me a round of applause, goddammit, because Montage ain't a hater.
He's not.
Niggas will get that hater shit like, oh, that nigga just hate on that style.
After episode 4, they're gonna be like, Montage is tough. Montage.
Yeah, they gonna be like,
Yeah,
they
you
gonna
not
say,
gonna
Man, ride it out, man. It's
all
the
right.
6th show.
Moving on. Number 6, the Neptunes. Pharrell.
just because.
Chad Hugo. We let Adam, because they never do. Pharrell Williams, Chad Hugo, the Neptunes.
I like Chad more than Pharrell.
I just combine them all, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I like them. I like the Neptunes.
They dope.
Is he
on their
number
own.
6? I don't know. Especially for hip hop.
Now-
because let's go down the list. There's not a lot of hip hop, but
Really?
Super Thug alone. Super Thug alone with Nori.
The Nori album.
Yeah.
Nori's
Fucking
first
dope.
album, solo album, which brought
That's
them
fucking
to the
dope.
light.
Yeah.
It brought them to the light.
And let me tell you,
Listen.
to be honest,
Clips.
Y'all
the
listen, man.
Clips,
Listen,
Jay-Z.
listen, man. Y'all tripping, dog. Like, think about how. All right, let's bring what's his name back up again? Timbaland, right?
yeah.
True.
Now, Timbaland got a lot of chamber going on in his music,
Yeah.
but it don't have choruses and breaks like how this nigga Pharrell. Like, let's not forget. He wrote that one song he shot to Michael Jackson. I know that nigga Mike was like, I fucked up when I passed on that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And he just has those kind of melodies and breakdowns that actually come from that Motown era and shit like that. And he like incorporates it into what he's doing now. And he kills like a few little genres. Like he got the fucking skate rock genre, type beats. He got the fucking street shit.
Yeah.
Man,
I just think that when Timbo go in the studio, he's into creating sounds. You're gonna hear gorillas, monkeys, birds, all type of shit.
I give him that.
The Chad and Pharrell, it's like they just pull up the same beat, erase it, and just start another beat.
Okay. But let me tell you. All right, so
They using the same
So
sounds.
let me tell you why I
But they
think he's
funky
number
though.
six.
They funky though.
But let me
Right.
tell you the hits. Because
It's a
he
ton
got
of 'em.
fucking hits.
Oh, he got
It's a
hits.
ton of
I'm talking about
It's
like
a ton of hits.
fucking
Yeah,
hits.
his shit
Let
is
me just-
ridiculously rude.
Their catalog
Let's
is
go.
crazy. They catalog is
Nori,
crazy.
Super Thug. Yeah. Mystical, Shake Your Ass. Busta Rhymes. Pastor Cavassier. Usher.
All them beats you just named that fast got the same drum sounds. That guitar, bam, bam, bam. If they ain't got Beautiful by Snoopy in there, you know what I'm saying? All
Drop
them
It
got-
Like It's Hot.
okay, same sound except for he got that. He got that shit in there.
My
Man.
Milkshake to the Yard. Khalees.
Same sound. Bam, 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 bam.
I know what
bam.
little guitar you're talking about, but that's not used in every
It
song.
seems like it's in every song, man.
It's not in every song, but it's in a few songs.
Oh, so Beautiful. Bam, 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 and then Jay-Z, I'm a hustler. Bam, bam. Is that the same guitar?
Kind of. You talking about the same one that said
all
Super
right.
Thug, right?
he's
So-
kinda
so you're
right.
You talking about the one that started
All
in
right,
Super
so you gonna
Thug?
subtract Dre
No.
from the funky
Hey, wait a
drummer?
minute, slow down. But he did do that same thing with A to the
Yeah.
Izzo.
No.
A to the Izzo is the same thing.
That's
A
the
to
same shit,
It's
ain't
the
it?
same thing with A to the Izzo. That is true.
Well, I don't know, man. Look, on his
I feel
behalf, I'll
comfortable
say,
with
listen,
him at number 6.
Hey, look,
Me
if it ain't,
personally.
I
Listen.
get it, Neptunes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true.
hey,
I got him 6.
With-
I feel
maybe
comfortable.
I might even have him 5.
with again, I'm gonna fuck you up again.
Go ahead.
I don't think he actually makes my top 8.
Oh,
No, seriously.
Your top
I
8?
love him though.
Who's over? Who's over?
I'm
Who's
gonna have
over?
to seriously. First, I'm a weirdo, bro. Because like, first of all, I don't believe in any real true favorites because everybody like
that's
gives
true.
you
That's
something
facts.
that others
that's fact.
can't.
No, that's facts.
That you do like. So,
That's facts. That's
but
true.
I can say like those aren't my heartstring like producers where I'm
Same
like,
here.
oh my God.
Same
like,
here.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a
like,
couple in there that is though.
Okay, well, let's go to
Yeah, let's
number
keep going.
5.
What's number 5?
Kanye West.
okay, now Kanye is definitely in my top 8 somewhere.
His first couple of albums.
Yeah, a lot of Jay-Z stuff.
That shit he did for
And the
Nas was
Cameron
whack.
stuff.
Yeah, the shit he did for Nas was kind of it was like
No,
one
that
or
last
something.
album.
Probably
But
was
look,
good.
but then the gospel album, like that one song is
That was dope.
fucking retarded,
That
bro.
was dope.
Like, yeah, so
It had feeling to it, like
Right,
his first
yeah.
project.
right,
No, that's true.
right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
that's
But
true.
then, he was just doing shit just to be doing shit. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I'm yay. I
Just
can
to
do
take it back, college dropout. Like,
Yeah, he was killing it.
All of
Graduation.
He was killing it.
that. Yeah.
And he's doing it himself. And,
Right.
he's in the top 8 for
Right.
me.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
comfortable.
he's in my top
Rap,
8. He made my
hires
top 8.
people.
Huh?
He has ghostwriters. He always
Well,
had
a lot of people have
ghostwriters.
ghost-
Whatever. He's a producer, bro.
The
Like,
shit he
I
was
know.
doing
That's
for,
the main
Jay-Z
thing.
and all that shit back in the days
Yeah.
was dope. You
No,
know what
the
I
stuff
mean?
he did for Dipset.
That was dope.
Yeah,
He
Killing
did,
that ASR 10.
He did a lot
You
for
know what I
Dipset.
killing it.
He did
Killing
a
it.
lot for Dipset.
yeah, I fuck with him.
Who
I
else?
voted for
Kanye?
him.
I fuck with Kanye.
I voted for Kanye.
I don't.
Oh, I ain't
I'm
hate
cool.
you that.
I don't even fuck with that.
He would have fucked around and won, huh?
Nah. That guy's mental, man.
Wow.
Yeah, like,
Nah, I'm
I
saying,
don't know if I
that's
want
right.
him as a leader, but I fuck with.
Well,
his
I did it because I didn't want Bynum or Trump.
Right,
So
right,
I'm
right,
like,
right.
I know Kanye ain't gonna win. So I said, give me Kanye. If Eric B was there, I would have voted for him.
Yeah, right.
Eric B for president.
Word. Hell yeah. I would have voted for him. I actually would have came out and voted for that nigga.
Yeah.
Eric B for president. That would have been
B.
wild.
And that
Shout
was,
out to Eric B.
what did I say? Kanye was 5. Let's go
Yup.
to 4.
Let's go.
Just Blaze.
All right. Now,
I like
you know
Just
what? Yeah, and I'm going to say, you know what?
Yeah. I
He
like
probably got a smaller amount of catalog,
Yeah,
too.
he does.
But I'm going to just say this, nigga. Like, you can have them little S1 diamonds,
Oh, yeah.
a gang of them sitting over there.
yeah.
And then there's that VV.
Oh yeah.
And you could just have 2 or 3 VVs right here.
and be winning.
And be
You know what I'm
winning.
saying? Blaze, he's definitely dope by himself, and the small catalog that he has is very powerful.
That's true.
He's,
Bro.
it's a lot of people that be doing shit, and then motherfuckers be taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that from them. I don't hear nobody taking nothing from Blaze.
Dude, the shit for Jay Electronica, bro, like that shit, like
Crazy.
that shit, like hit my spine a certain
Right,
way,
man.
like
Man.
like how Knee Deep hit the gangbanger spine.
Yeah.
That shit hit my spine some
My
kind of
thing
way.
for Just Blaze was Breathe. by Fab.
Oh yeah, with Jay-Z.
Killed that. No, with
No,
Fab.
with Fabulous. Breathe.
Oh
breathe.
yeah, that's right. See, that's what I'm saying.
I said, oh yeah, he going
That's
crazy.
what but who did Jay-Z's Breathe? That shit was hard too. Where
That
he
was
was like
Young
running
Guru.
and shit.
I think it was Young Guru.
Oh,
Look
okay. That shit
up.
was hard too. But anyway,
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
Blaze. I put him in there. He's definitely in my 8. In my 8.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that his few VVs, like you got to put a VV up there over some gang of S1s.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true.
That's diamond talk, nigga, for you cheap niggas.
For you cubic zirconian ass.
Y'all hear it all the time, but y'all don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Right,
be
Exactly.
honest.
I was like, I thought that was Roman numbers.
Yeah, they VVS,
Yeah.
nigga.
Are
Come
you
on,
sure
bro.
it's not 1944? No.
Yeah, right.
It's clarity.
Damn,
All right.
dude. You might got me thinking about his beast though. They like his shit is
Think
epic,
about
to
it
say the
and
least.
give us a segment.
A segment. Which one
Yeah.
we going in? Okay, let's let's do the record of the week for Mother Son Records.
of the week. And then we're going to get to the top 3. That's why I needed a
Alrighty.
break. You got to need a break for the top 3.
All right, so where am I at with it? Okay, Grand Poobah. You already know what it is.
We had a big discussion. Episode 1.
Yeah, bro.
Season
Come on,
1.
Brand Nubians change your life, dude. But before that, you had Masters of Ceremony.
Yes, you did.
You understand what
did.
I'm saying? And
You
you,
did.
didn't even know, like, you was listening to this, like, I don't know, what was he, Haitian or some shit?
Yeah.
Doing, just giving you that shit, and you was like, yo, like, who the fuck is this? And that was a hard-to-find record. That was Grand Poobah, who gave us all those classic moments.
right.
Still a Don, like, you know, I'm fucking with him. So yeah, you can pick this up at Mother Son Records here at Soul, folks.
That's hard.
All right.
Yeah, that is.
And actually this is going for like $45. But get at Mother Son Records. That's at Mother Son, spell the sun as it is in the sky. Records, all is one. Thank you very much, and fuck off now.
Hello.
All right, we have a classic salesman. His name is Montage One. Can I get with D? Montage One is a salesman.
Come on now.
Yeah, I got a car too that I need him to sell. Top 3. Y'all ready?
Is Dr.
Y'all
Dre
gonna
in
like
there?
this.
Is Dr. Dre in there? Because that's just,
You know, top 3.
they always
I
say
think,
Dre.
let me tell you, you'll be okay with the 3.
Can we
fall
say
in the-
anybody besides the Doc?
Anybody? Can we say anybody besides?
Is it
Doc?
anybody in this list besides Dr. Dre? Because that I think people
Primo.
are brainwashed.
Yeah, we gonna. I'm about to give you one right now, and you're gonna be pleased.
Okay, let's go.
Number 3, Jay Dilla.
Yeah,
That's number
definitely.
one.
Definitely.
Jay Dilla. I told
Definitely.
you.
One.
He's definitely in my top 3 without really thinking
Hands
about
down,
it.
and I'm gonna count the
And-
nigga. That's number one.
And let me say, Dr. Dre, I don't think he's in my top 8.
Come on, man. I'm with you.
I don't think he's
I'm
in
with
my
you.
top 8.
I'm with you.
He's
in my top-
probably
he's in
somewhere
my
around
top 3.
12 or some shit like
He's
that.
in my top 3.
And we talking about
He's in my
Dr.
top
Dre.
Yeah.
We ain't talking
He's
about
in my top-
mailman,
he's in
this
my-
person, that person, this person.
No, well,
we
all
talking
that's
about Dre.
included. We're talking
Right,
about
right.
producing. Producing doesn't mean every button push.
See, I'm old school, man. You gotta-
a producer.
I'll say song.
Okay, we talking Quincy Jones.
He wasn't dope?
He was writing shit down and say, play this.
Yeah.
Right.
Producing.
I'll say he's definitely probably around 12 or so, but I don't think he makes the top 8, to be honest.
So then we got to restructure. Not restructure, but we have to add that a producer. We teaching people. This my camera right here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
A
You on.
producer is a person that could take a beat and actually produce it.
Right.
A beat maker is not a producer.
No.
We're talking about producers,
As
not beat
Timberland
makers.
says, you're just a piano man.
Hello.
I'm a producer.
Right.
Producing means that not only will you take the beat guy, the piano man, the rapper, the singer, the poetess, you put it together.
Man,
and
you
make
got
a
to
hit.
make-
No,
You
you
gotta make
produce
gumbo.
what they
Make a hit.
asked for. They
Yeah.
asked you for something, you produced it.
Yes.
You was like,
Whatever
okay,
that
I
may
went
be.
out
Yes.
and got it done.
Yes.
And
Boom.
the title of this whole segment is the 8 greatest hip hop producers of all time.
Dope.
Not
Yeah,
the
but
greatest.
you know how I really rock. We
Nah,
gonna think
We just
beats
had to
first.
give the people
Yeah,
that
no,
because
no,
they
no,
like,
no.
you know, these kids, I produced that. No, you
Look,
did the
I'm
beat.
telling you now, I'm not being technical like that in my shit. I'm actually fucking with the entire
Okay.
beat part of the game. Like,
I produced
That's
that
all I'm
on
saying.
Fruity Loops. No, you did the beat.
right. You did the beat.
You beat the beat.
You did a beat.
You mailed it. You emailed it somewhere.
Now that's what you tell a nigga be like, man, you didn't make that beat. You programmed that shit.
You programmed that. You
programmed
didn't
that.
even you drew in your kick and snare.
That's what killed
Right.
me. When I start producing,
You copied and pasted that shit.
You copied
nigga.
and pasted that
Hella
shit.
quick.
generousness, right? I was
Nigga like
I'm
two
done.
fingers like
Crazy.
then nigga whole beat making skills is like this.
Listen,
I
after
know
that,
niggas
look,
like the Brothers Johnson sitting back like, what the you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing the shit up
Hey,
this
but you
guitar.
know what? Listen. And I've always had this philosophy about that shit, like technology. It's just unfortunate that it gets focused on because new booties take it that don't want to work hard.
Right.
Yeah.
And they like become something like the CDJ showed you that when they invented the CDJ, a lot of people were upset because there was a lot of people who all of a sudden was DJs but
Yeah.
didn't pave
But
the
don't
way.
know how to they don't know how to take that thing and bam
yeah,
and bam.
nah.
They just gonna hit that button.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes the art out.
I mean, you know, I guess when you're older now, and you know, because come on, you had to find a fucking hi-hat.
Right.
Go find a
right.
no. Don't go to Slice.
Right.
Don't go find a hi hat. How do you
Yeah.
find a
Right.
hi hat? Oh, I don't know. Maybe go through 15 fucking records and
Literally.
slow it down.
Because
and
everybody was
truncate
stingy
it.
than a motherfucker, so nobody
was
wanted to give you no
crisp.
sounds,
Nobody-
nigga.
We all wanted Parliament records, but we could not find that clap.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Unless you
Exactly.
really, really dig and you got to go truncating and sliding this
and
way.
You had
take
to go
it
out
in.
and cut.
Yeah.
But listen,
Put another generic clap with it.
So I went off course and totally forgot what I was bringing that up for. But all I'm saying is, like, I feel that we should focus on that technology for people like myself, you, Manny, who we've busted our motherfucking brains,
Man.
thinking of how to do this shit in the most minimalistic, starting from the motherfucking Digitech motherfucking foot sampler, nigga,
Yeah, nigga.
to loop the beat, nigga. Okay?
Emulator. You remember emulator?
Right.
I hated the
Right.
the emulator.
So
sucked.
from that, fucking doing you had to do your
Emulator
real time looping and
Yeah,
all that
buddy.
shit.
Exactly.
We knocked our brains. We figured out what truncation was. We fucking made that shit
Come
like
on.
our world.
I think the first
MP,
beat that I
and when you was on
truncated
the
was
M-
Art of Noise.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
You know
you,
what I mean?
and you found
Beatbox.
out how clean you could do it and all of that shit. Well, I feel like for people like us who study that art, when this kind of technology comes, it gives you room to use your brain on some whole other shit. Because now they done
Well,
made the shit you
you know,
been
what
busting
I
your
think-
brain on
So, that's-
under one button.
That's just
Yeah.
So I'm like,
What I
now we
think
get to
is-
go further with it.
Yeah, what I think is they give us these utensils to use them the way they're supposed to be used.
Right.
Based on cats like us
Right.
that come from an SB1200 or
Right.
MPC 60
Right.
and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you, and the instruments, you know what I mean?
Right,
If you
right.
got a string, you know what I mean, and they giving you some strings or whatever, and you turn around and trying to play it like a guitar, you're not going to get the proper effect
Right.
of
Exactly.
it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
And that shit irks me. You know what I mean?
Right,
When a
right.
person try to use a lead for a bass, you know what I mean? And it's like,
Exactly.
dude, you got to, you know, curse that shit down or do something with
Right.
it. That's not a bass. That's
Right.
something else, another instrument, and you're not using it correct. That's why you're not getting the right effect from it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
It's
it's
still
round.
it's still production. You know what I mean? It's us. We remember in James Brown and all that type of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
we thought the MP was cheating.
Right.
To be honest, ooh,
But
all
then
this-
we learned how to start truncating, and you know what I'm
this-
saying? All this
this
extra
sample
shit.
time. Ooh.
Man. You know what I mean?
Coming from the SP.
But you got to use it
Yeah,
right
shit.
to get
That's
the
when
proper effect
you
out of it.
sped
You
up
got to use
that
it right.
sample on
You-
78.
You was on
Right.
78 trying to get it. Like I said,
Trying to get that sample
Keep the
time.
game, get more time.
Making a
All
high
right,
hat.
look, I'm gonna tell you,
Who's
it
made
all
a
started.
hi-hat?
Other than that, the beat machine that started it all for me was the Casio CZ1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Casio CZ1 was the shit, bro. And then from there, I was really understanding, like, oh, you can sample this shit. And then, like, let's never forget about the S950.
Oh yeah.
The S950,
Can't-
dog.
Yeah, that was the truth.
I actually would like to see one of those in the studio today because they got a whole little thing going on with a little
You
strike.
got to pull up on DJ Quick. He be having all that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Slaying around.
Cat 2.
Yeah, Cat too.
Cat
You know what I
too,
mean? You
battle
go over
Cat
Cat, or you do a show with Cat. He gonna have his whole studio on stage.
No, look,
And
let
he
me
ain't
tell you a
touching
true
nothing but this
story.
laptop.
Let me tell you a true story, and you can probably remember this with Cat. Cat used to pull up to Greedy Greg's, right? In that van.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And we would help this nigga take all of his shit. I don't know if you remember they were recording upstairs.
Upstairs at first, right.
The studio was upstairs.
We would help him take all of his shit upstairs. He had everything in like SKB cases.
Right.
Like
He keep his
He
shit
was
neat.
a particular.
He keep
Yeah.
his shit neat.
Yeah. Shout
where we
out
at,
to
man?
that nigga. Get that nigga a round of applause, man.
Battle Cat for sure.
Kevin
for not
Gilliam.
even making the honorable mention, he's our honorable mention.
Come on, man. That's
Fuck
one
that.
of our heroes
Battle
out
Cat,
here, dog.
Battle
He's the
Cat.
soundtrack to all our lives out
Come
here,
on,
bro.
man. Come on. How
Yeah.
you not gonna make him
G'd up,
honorable?
dude. That shit
Come on.
sends chills up my spine.
Every
Oh, man.
single
Ghetto Jam.
time.
Back in the days. Ghetto,
Ghetto
Jam.
Jam, Domino. Come on, stop.
And
it.
then, like,
Just
he
stop
got
it.
some shit on that 213 album.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
that was
my.
me and him did all that.
Bro,
I had
nigga.
I had the pleasure of doing a song called Ups and Downs on that project.
Nigga.
Me and Battle Cat.
Nigga,
You know what I'm
just
saying?
Now,
Give me-
can
we
we give
clown.
Chill something?
Oh, I didn't make it. All right.
Listen, I'm about to
Present
fuck him up
company.
right now.
Present company excluded.
I'm about to fuck him. I'm about to fuck him up right now. Honestly, dog, like that record is probably one of my, I want to say, top 10 favorite
Wow.
records. That
Wow,
213.
I did
That's
Run
a
On
one-
Up myself.
Dude.
And then me and Kat did Ups and Downs. And then Kat did some other stuff on there as well. But we did that at Greedy Greg's house on on MPC 3000, a Proteus, and a Motif.
Dude.
Oh, okay.
Who did
That was my
gangster
killer.
music? Who did gangster music, dude?
That's
That shit right there.
that's
like,
Kat.
Doom,
That's Cat.
That's
Cat.
Nice.
That's
We're
Cat.
gonna
wow.
get back to the West Coast producers.
Oh, yeah,
we
come
just going,
Yeah,
you know,
we
because
going.
if we ain't gonna do, who
Yeah.
gonna fucking
I mean, because
do
you said some East Coast niggas, that's my niggas.
it? No, banging.
Large Professor,
Yeah.
Come on, man. Pete Rock,
Come on. Honorable mentions.
hands
But
down.
we got to put Cat in there. We got to put a few others in there. All right, number 2 and number 1. We go number 2 first. Dr. Dre. Number 2.
I already told you what it is.
Dre is a dope producer.
Yeah, he's in my top 5.
I
He's
liked him
definitely in
more.
my top 20.
I liked him more when he had Stan the Guitar Man and L.A. Dre and Yella. That was more hands on and intimate.
Yeah,
But
well,
I do like the squad that he has now in the Chronic squad with Mailman and all them. That's dope.
the homie over there, Silk.
Silk, DJ Silk.
Yeah, shout out to Silk.
You know what I
man.
mean?
DJ
Silk over
Silk.
there clowning. You know what I mean? But I think he was more hands on when he had L.A.
Well, it goes
Dre.
from his start to now. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
To me, he's in my top 5.
Because I had the pleasure of sitting in the studio while they was working on Gangsta
Nice.
on the NWA Pro. I was a kid. And I'm sitting in there and he was adding a part. First Cube did his rhyme. He's sitting on a stool in the mic, some Lokes on, wet ass Jerry curl, busting. Here's a little something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And Dre had the motherfucking SB12 and a 1200, and he was going, I think we going back. You know, he had all that shit on the pads, and I was just sitting there like, God damn, I ain't doing
On a
that
2-inch.
You know what I mean?
No splice.
You know what I mean?
No Fruity Loops.
Take it back, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
A 2.
How far are we going back?
That's producing.
Way back. I'm like, oh,
On a 2-inch. Come on.
man, that changed my
Come on.
life.
That's crazy.
Wow.
On a 2-inch.
That changed my life, bro.
On a 2-inch.
Yeah, that's the
I mean,
see,
come
that's
on.
the kind of shit.
That was like
a
watching
2-inch.
Crush Groove and then going to school the next day.
right.
No shoestrings in them.
All that on a 2-inch. Number 2. He's in the top 5 of me.
Dr. Dre. Gotta
Number
give him his
1,
flowers.
Dr. Dre. Gotta get. We gotta
Give Dr. Dre a round of applause,
We got
please.
to. We got to.
Shout out to the good doctor.
He's healing well. He had a slight scare.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
Some people like
And now you
Superman,
fucking
man.
with April Jones. What the fuck?
I don't know.
What's wrong with
nothing
her?
about that.
I ain't
We'll
nothing
talk
wrong
about it later.
For sure. In the top 5. All right, number 1, DJ Premier.
Premier is definitely in my top 5.
He's in my top 5 for sure.
He's number 1? Is that
Well,
what they said?
they cheated and didn't do numbers, but he's the
Preem
first one.
Preem is in my top 3.
Okay, Preem.
KRS-One.
I really
Jay-Z.
love Preem.
We can just stay on Gangstar.
Nas. Gangstar, of course. Biggie.
Okay.
M.O.P.
Preem.
Snoop Dogg.
No.
8.
8. He's
Man.
in my top 5, top 3.
He's in my top 3.
He's in, Preem, Dre.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
because
somewhere
his
in
shit
there.
is the epitome of hip hop. How he's chopping samples, got his drums to it. He's not really a keyboard player. He reminds me of DJ Slip.
Right, but his downfall.
got-
Shout out to DJ Slip. 'cause
Shout
that
out
fucking music to
to
drive by.
That's my teacher.
DJ
Listen.
Slip. Where's Slip?
But
We gotta-
here's
He's in Africa in the Atlantic, not the Pacific, building underwater robots.
Man, that's crazy.
Believe that.
Wow, that's dope. That's like Terminator X
He got
somewhere
some shit
selling.
that look like this mic stand.
A nigga sells llamas.
He always had this.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Smart,
Terminator
smart.
X sells llamas, nigga. Like no, or ostriches or some shit. Like for real. I swear to God, like that nigga's all the way off the radar. Like not the gun llama, but the actual
Hey,
fucking
man. Slip is
animal.
the middle of the Atlantic right now. Probably
Making
eating
robots.
a crab leg this big.
So what was y'all talking about? Because I was going to answer on the
Primo.
So the only thing about
Primo.
Primo that is disappointing to me, I feel like at some point his beat making could have grown more, but still been the same, and it just kind of like fizzled out a little bit at a certain stage, and that was just kind of disappointing to see. And, you know, I don't know why it happened or whatever, but
I can feel that from you, but I like that.
I seen him. I seen him on. I seen him on YouTube.
He,
He was They got these things called Tiny Desk concerts.
yeah,
Yeah,
Tiny
yeah,
Desk,
yeah.
NPR.
Right. Yes,
And
and he got a band This is the band that he rolls around with.
Right.
Just Primo. You know what I mean? And how he rock his set with his bass player.
Right.
And his drummer and the horn players.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And he in there cutting boom, 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 boom.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He going crazy.
That's
That
the
made me
ugly
respect
face.
him more.
That's the ugly face.
No,
where
yeah,
he
that's
came
dope.
from on the SP 1200 or
Right.
3000 to actually implicating a band with him to rock these cuts, how he chop them up.
Right.
That's the respect. And he's on them tables working it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
Real
mean,
1200s.
hey, dude,
Real
I mean,
1200.
real respect, bro. Real respect.
No mauve buttons, and green buttons.
he really
no?
working them.
And shout out to Preem, because honestly, this is a true story, bro. He made sure through my dude named Mars that worked at Chrysalis at the time. Rest in peace. He made sure somehow that I knew that he liked Recycled Assassins. That was dope. And then
Yeah,
after
Preem's
that,
a real head, man. I talk to him at least once a week.
and then after that, a girl called me a long ass time ago, like from Norway or something, and was like, Montage. It was like hella late at night. It's like, Montage. Primo is playing your beat, Montage, and Guru is rapping to it. Like, and she put the speaker up to the crowd, and I could hear it, dude. And I found out later that Guru always, like, at some point in their show, came out and rapped to Recycled Assassins.
That's dope as hell.
True talk.
Rest in peace.
Get
to
that
Guru.
round of applause,
Rest in
Yeah.
peace,
please.
Guru.
Yeah.
Give
See,
round of
us, me
applause.
and 8, we always had a friend in him and Guru, Keithy, because we came out the same year in 89. Okay. So it was Compton's Most Wanted, Above the Law, the DOC, and Gangstar and Low Profile on tour. And then sometime they had a Ghetto Boys.
Wait, hold on. That was a fucking dope.
Oh, back in the days, man, the
Tour.
tours used to be massive.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
What you
Massive.
just said was freaking
You know what I mean?
crazy.
So
Back
we
in the
got
day.
Gangstar with us. They got these dashikis on and these black things, you know what I'm saying? The medallions. And,
Right.
You know what I mean? And they tripping off us. We got 4 pagers on our hip. You know what I mean? And they like, man, why you got all them pagers? And I'm like, why you look like you come from Africa? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And we just became homeboys because
Y'all been close
regardless how
30
they
years.
dress, they smoked a gang of weed. They
Right.
talked a gang of shit. And they was
right.
hard on that mic. You know what I'm
On
saying?
that mic. Oh,
so
yeah,
them
for
was our
sure.
partners from whack then to
Dope.
now.
That's
Shout
dope
out
as
to
hell.
them.
We gonna
Shout
leave it
out
on
to
that. We gonna
Gangstar.
Yeah.
stop the show right on that.
Is
Boom.
that time already?
It's that, man. We over.
Wait. Actually, we got one more thing to do, man. We
the
gotta
used
come
car
on. We
salesman.
gotta
Oh,
The
shit.
used
we
car
gotta
salesman.
debut the podcast of the week, buddy.
Oh,
Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's see what we working with here.
What we got, Montage?
let's go.
It's
What we
actually
smoking?
it's actually some cherry pie,
We
and
Is that,
this
is that nigga
in a
pie?
really tight knot, but we gonna work with it. Come with that reverse knot trick. If you're not knowing, if you really don't deal with pounds, you don't know how to do that trick. But
Yeah, man. Don't dry your pound.
yeah,
Don't dry him out.
no, you gotta really tie your knot up right. And some people will leave it hella loose just to get it
And
get
don't
it
put
loose
orange
quick.
pills in that shit. That's just old school. Just how your shit just
Yeah.
citric.
All right, so
Vitamin C.
Yeah.
so we got some cherry pie right here. We on right? Okay. We got some cherry pie right here.
Is that nigga
And
pie?
man, it's kind of nice and you can actually get a close up shot when you want to, my man. But however it go, it's really kind of airy. It's a hybrid bud.
That look fire.
Yeah, it's pretty fire, and he's getting a lovely fire shot of it. Nug is beautiful. Nug is beautiful. Give it up to Brandon, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause for his fucking
That's up.
photography skills. But yeah, this is a cherry pie. It's a hybrid. I really honestly don't know what the fuck it's mixed with, but it smells good as fuck, and this shit gonna get smoked up later, and that's all I got to say. So with that, podcast of the motherfucking week, cherry pie, and actually this is available from Canamart. So yeah, IG that, and we good. And on that note, we can actually
Be out. All right.
We can
Thank you
leave.
again. Thanks again. Thanks again. IG, Sick Block TV, The Sick Show. Follow, like, subscribe on YouTube. Thanks. We out.
South side to the best, north side to the least. Doing forward to 80. Greater later, player to player. Real shit lasts forever.